Welcome back to Bike Hub, your ultimate destination for real, raw, and thrilling motorcycle content. Today we have a beast straight out of Suzuki's off-road legacy, the all-new 2026 Suzuki RMX 350 Edge. A bike that promises to shake the off-road world with power, control, technology, and aggressive new look. If you're an adventure seeker who lives for dirt tracks, forest trails, rocky climbs, and adrenaline, this is the video for you. Stick with me till the end, because you won't want to miss what this machine brings to the table. Design and build, sharp and rugged evolution. The first thing you notice on the RMX 350 Edge is the design, and trust me, Suzuki understood the assignment in 2026. The bike gets a full redesign with sharper edges, more aerodynamic panels, and slim aggressive body work. The headlight has switched to a powerful LED pack that sits higher and narrower, giving it a predator stance. The front fender is lifted for better clearance on muddy terrain. The tank shrouds sit tight along the frame, allowing riders to grip better with knees when standing. The chassis is lightweight but reinforced. Suzuki claims the goal was to make it nimble without losing structural toughness. And they did. The bike uses a hybrid steel-aluminum frame, which keeps it strong near impact zones but light where possible to reduce vibration and weight. The seat is now flatter and longer, which gives better freedom when moving on technical trails. The grips are thicker, bar-mounted protectors bigger, and foot pegs wider with more bite, perfect for riding in boots and loose terrain. The overall look screams Enduro race bike, but also screams comfort for long adventure rides. Suzuki also added heat-resistant side panels so the bike stays friendly to legs even under peak engine temp. A small but appreciated detail. Engine and performance, 350cc two-stroke revival. Under the hood, or should I say inside the cradle, is the heart that makes this bike a legend. Suzuki returns with a clean, refined, and modernized 350cc liquid-cooled two-stroke single-cylinder engine. Yes, 350 Edge keeps that iconic two-stroke soul alive but meets modern emission norms thanks to new fuel mix tech. It produces around 55 to 58 horsepower, depending on tune and terrain mod, and massive torque that peaks early and carries through mid-range. That translates into instant lift, quick sprints, crazy hill climbing potential, and that signature two-stroke growl we love. Suzuki added the new Edge Power Port system, which automatically adjusts exhaust port timing based on throttle input and load. So when you're cruising it behaves mild, but when you twist, the bike unlocks monster mode. The throttle response is razor sharp. 0 to 60 happens in less than 4 seconds if traction allows, and top speed is around 160 km per hour, but let's be honest, no one buys this for highway records. It's all about usable dirt power, and boy is there a lot of it. The bike also starts easier now thanks to an electronic start assist, while still keeping the kickstarter for purist riders or backup use off-grid. Exhaust and sound, the symphony of dirt. Let's talk music, not speaker music, but exhaust music. The 2026 RMX 350 Edge moves to a lighter exhaust chamber, redesigned expansion curve, and more durable carbon tip muffler. The result is a crisp aggressive note without excessive backfiring. It's loud enough to thrill, refined enough not to annoy, and tuned for torque build, not noise pollution. On tracks, the bike sounds like pure mechanical energy breathing through a trumpet of chaos. A two-stroke fan's dream. Transmission and riding dynamics. Suzuki equips the 350 Edge with a 6-speed close ratio transmission, tuned specifically for enduro riding. The gear ratios are shorter at lower speeds to aid torque, but spread out nicely in mid-range for trail adaptability. The clutch is cable-controlled but gets a new assist and slip feature, reducing fatigue and preventing rear lock when downshifting. On rocky or tight forest trails, the first 3 gears do most of the talking. But when you hit open desert or long dirt straights, 4th to 6th gives you that controlled ballistic run. Suzuki claims smoother shifting with added gearbox dampers, and I agree. Every shift feels positive, mechanical, satisfying, and perfectly placed. Suspension. Floating over boulders. Now we move to arguably the most important part of any off-road machine, suspension. The 2026 model features fully adjustable inverted 47mm front forks with longer travel, around 310mm. Behind you, a new link-mounted monoshock suspension provides 320mm travel. That is big, really big. It lets the bike soak jumps, bumps, rocks, logs, uneven surfaces, and even rider errors with grace. Suzuki added smart damping edge tech, an internal valve system that stiffens under heavy impact but softens during smaller, rapid-frequency bumps. What this means in practical riding: less arm pump, more bike control, fewer bottom outs. On washed-out terrain, this suspension keeps you confident. It doesn't bounce you around, it carries you through like a magic carpet that had a gym membership. Brakes and safety, bite that saves life. Suzuki didn't forget control. The 2026 RMX 350 Edge gets large 270mm front disc brake with twin piston caliper and 240mm rear disc with upgraded single caliper. The brake feel is firm but modulated. This bike stops as hard as it pulls. Suzuki also adds new selectable ABS modes. Full off-road mode, ABS only at front, minimal assist. Trail mode, mild front and rear pulse assist. Road mode, full ABS safety for linked sections or city. It also features a magnetic wheel sensor that reads terrain slip, helping ABS distinguish intentional slide and accidental slide. Tires, wheels and ground clearance. The bike rides on 21-inch spoke front wheel and 18-inch rear, classic Enduro spec. Spokes are thicker and sealed for deep water crossings. Suzuki fits dual compound knobby tires designed for grip over distance performance. The compound mix gives durability on sharp rocks but soft bite on loose dirt. The bike has around 370mm ground clearance, meaning you're not hitting sump anytime soon. Bash plate is bigger and impact rated. Suzuki learned from adventure riders long ago, and they applied it here. Fuel system. Cleaner runs, longer fun. Suzuki installs a new digital fuel injector mix controller. Instead of traditional two-stroke pre-mix tanks, this system measures how much oil mix the engine needs in real time, lowering smoke, improving efficiency and extending plug life. The tank holds about 12.5 liters, which is decent for Enduro, especially considering improved fuel burn. Riders can expect 130 to 150 km range on mixed terrain. There is also an auxiliary fuel lock reserve, so you don't stall randomly on climbs. Weight and handling. Feather with fangs. Suzuki reduced weight down to about 110 to 115 kg wet weight, depending on accessories. That makes it extremely throwable. Despite being two-stroke 350cc, it feels lighter and more playful than competitors that hit 120+ kg. Center of gravity is low thanks to new tank angle and engine alignment in frame. The bike turns rapidly in corners. You don't wrestle the bike, you ride the bike. The bike listens. When standing, the balance is neutral, no tipping forward or back, meaning long technical sections don't kill your posture. Ergonomics. Enduro comfort matters. 2026 brings noticeable rider comfort upgrades. Handlebars are vibration dampened. Seat foam uses memory density compound. Levers are long pull adjustable. Even the brake pedal gets micro height adjustment so riders with different boot sizes can dial in comfort.